I did not expect to make a video about somebody making a video about me today, but I guess that's what I'm doing this Sunday morning. Hi guys, it's Cody Rants here, and I'm here to address a video that was made about me on TikTok by a former friend of mine named Jessica. Now, before I share her video that she made about me, I want to give some context about how I used to know Jessica, so that way this TikTok makes more sense. I used to know Jessica when I was in college. I don't remember specifically how we met in college, but I do know that's when we did become friends. When we started talking, she was dating somebody at the time named Wesley. Hello, Wesley. I know he watches my videos because him and his wife have emailed me and tell me that they thumbs down every single one of them, which I probably deserve their shit. As you can tell, we have a rocky history. So Jessica and this Wesley person dated for some time and then ended up breaking up. I don't remember specifics about why they broke up because it was a long time ago, but I just remember it was very dramatic. I do remember that shortly after her and this Wesley person broke up, I remember I lost contact with her for a little while, and then I ended up becoming friends with Wesley. I believe he added me on Facebook and we started talking through Facebook Messenger. That's how you know this story is old, because Facebook was still a thing. Then me and this Wesley person who was her ex-boyfriend, and I'm saying that again because I want you to know I understand he was her ex-boyfriend. We started having coitus, as they say in Big Bang Theory. I was trying to think of a word that would make me not get demonetized. I think coitus is the word. And I know that that was incredibly wrong. I should not have slept with her ex-boyfriend. I really regret that. I also was very toxic to him. I was mean to him. I did not treat him well. I reminded him a lot of Jessica, which is one of the reasons he stopped talking to me, which I fully understand. I know that he was going through a rough time with dealing with their breakup, and I'm very sorry about how I treated him and all of his friends. I was very mean to all of them. I treated them terribly, and I'm not gonna even talk about things they did to me because it's in the past and I've moved on, and I forgive them for anything that they ever did to me because I know that we were all having a rough time and we're all going through the motions, and I know that I was toxic to you, so if I got anything back, that's on me. But I want you guys to know I'm very sorry about anything I did to that group. I was a terrible person to all of them. Wesley and I had a very complicated friendship. I was very interested in dating him, which again, I'm very sorry about. I should not have done that. He ended up dating somebody named Haley who was in our friend group, and I believe they're married now, and congratulations to both of you guys. I hope you're very happy. I was very hostile about it when it did happen, and I had a lot of unresolved aggression and feelings about it because I was just not okay at the time. I was on a lot of drugs, and I was very, what's the word? A slut. I was sleeping with everyone. It all blurs together. You know, 20s, they're a wild time. I was sleeping with a lot of people. It was a time, and I was just not okay. I was so high one night, I remember thinking my arms weren't my arms. That's not good. It was not a good time for me during that time of my life. I was very depressed over my previous relationship ending, and I was trying to cope with it with drugs and any type of companionship that I could get. And I was very toxic to everyone around me because I was hurting, and it was disgusting and wrong of me. And I'm very sorry to literally anybody that I wronged in my past. I was putting out my anger and my aggression and terrible feelings about myself and putting them on other people so I could feel better, and it was very toxic and very wrong of me. You guys don't know this, but I did have another YouTube channel before this one, and I ended up making a video talking about her and her ex-boyfriend Wesley, and I'm not going to go into details about it because I know Wesley doesn't want the details of that video shared because he did contact me and my family about not wanting that content shared, and I want to apologize to him and to his wife for making that video. I will not go into details about what was in it, but just know I am very sorry. Jessica and I did end up rekindling our friendship at the time, and she did watch that video with me and was like, yep, that happened, yep, that that happened. So she knows about that video. And I just want to say again, I'm very, very sorry to Wesley and to his wife for making that video. That should never have happened. And I know that I need to apologize for that. And I'm very, very sorry. This is long overdue. I should have done this a long time ago, but I'm glad that I'm doing it now. And I hope you guys can forgive me. So as I said, me and Jessica, at the time of me making that video at the time, her and I did rekindle our friendship. I ended up doing a collab with her, and I don't know if she has a video still up. I don't think she does, but we did a collab. I ended up going to her and her baby daddy's house, and we filmed one. I remember we were having a good time, and it was really nice to have her back in my life. And I remember going to Panera with her during that trip and having a really good time and having a lot of really intense conversations with her, and I'm glad that we had that time together. She did end up getting married, and we lost contact again, and that just kind of happens, you know, life rolls with it. I ended up moving away. I got a different job. We both just moved on with our lives, and I remember nothing but fond things about her during the last time that we talked. So when I opened up my TikTok this morning and saw that she made a video about me, I was a little shocked, but I was like, well, I had a feeling it would come one day. Part of the reason I thought it would come one day is because I know that I did her dirty. I thought she had moved on from it, but I guess she still has hostility towards it. And honestly, I don't blame you for having hostility towards the things I did, but I'm just a little confused because I had heard her tell me she forgave me for it, and we were friends even after all of these things happened. Maybe it's because I have a platform again, I don't know, but I just want her to know I'm not upset that she made this video about me, because I know I deserve any hostility that she has towards me because I was awful to her. I'm gonna play the video that she made now, and you guys can watch it in its entirety, and then I'm going to play it and break it down as I'm watching it. I've already watched it before, but here is her full TikTok that she made about me. For any of you wondering how I know this TikTok is about me, because she does not put my name in the description, she does leave in the comments a comment that tags me, puts a shrug emoji, and then writes "not sorry." So that's why I know it's about me.
It's the acting like you care about other females' mental health for me when you're actually a really toxic person who talks behind everybody else's back. It's the fact that you're talking about someone's talking about your appearance when you like to talk about other people's. It's the using a ranting page to pretend that it's just to rant, but you're really just a person who likes to talk It's the fact that you're on TikTok acting like you have a moral code. For me, the fact that you my friend in a closet and then denied it because you have internal homophobia but now want to claim you're pansexual, for me.
Okay, so now I'm going to play her video, and I'll pause it when I have a comment about things she said in this. Let's go ahead and start it.
It's the acting like you care about other females' mental health for me when you're actually a really toxic person who talks behind everybody else's back.
I haven't talked to Jessica in years, so she doesn't know how I handle myself now. She's only going off the memories she has of me in my past. I do want to say, I'm pretty sure every single person has talked about another person at one point in their life. I'm pretty sure you're guilty of it. I know I'm sure guilty of it. I know she's sure guilty of it. We all talk about other people at one point in our life or another. When I currently have an issue with somebody, I like to address it head on. I don't like to talk about it with my friends behind their back. I like to talk about it with them directly. Sometimes I will ask other friends for advice on how I handle that situation, but I do talk to that person directly. So I don't feel like it's talking behind their back, because I will address that conversation that I had with that friend to that person that I have the issue with. Now, did I do that in the past? In the past, I would talk about people. I was, again, a very, very toxic person to her. She's going off the memories she has and not how I handle things currently. I've developed much healthier ways to deal with my issues thanks to therapy and good friendships. She doesn't know me anymore, so to say that that's how I am now just doesn't really make sense, because we don't know each other. I don't know you, so I don't feel like I would be justified in saying that about you, so why are you saying that about me? I hope you know, Jessica, I have changed a lot since we've known each other. You are more than welcome to reach out and get to know me if you want to, and know that I have changed that pattern of behavior, and I try my best when I have issues with people to talk to them directly and to work that out with them. I do care about other females' health, especially their mental health, because I know that I struggled myself a lot, and I hope that everyone gets help. But yeah, that's that section. Let's go ahead and continue.
The fact that you're talking about someone's talking about your appearance when you like to talk about other people's.
Okay, so now let's talk about that. So she is addressing me making a TikTok about somebody who was making fun of this scar that I have on my nose.
You did not just have the audacity to make fun of my chicken pox scar.
So that little section right there saying that I'm talking about other people, talking about my appearance when I've talked about theirs. I believe, again, we're all guilty of this. I believe we've all talked about somebody's appearance in our past. Is it great? No. Do I wish I could change it? Yes. I really wish I could just go into a time machine and change a lot of my past because I'm really regretful of it. But I can't. I just have to live with the consequences, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I am very sorry to anybody I ever said anything about their appearance. I should not have done that. It's wrong. I feel really bad. Like, I'm sitting here and I feel really bad about anything I've ever done to anybody. I feel terrible. I promised I wouldn't cry, but I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about anybody I've ever hurt, and I just feel terrible that I've hurt them. I'm really trying my best to do better, and I hope I've shown that with my actions. I feel really bad that she's still hurting from things I've done to her. I thought we had resolved them, but I feel really terrible that I've hurt her so much that she's still holding on to it. I wish she would have talked to me about it and been more open with me about her hurting from things I did to her in her past. I'm just so sorry, Jessica. I feel really badly. Let's go ahead and continue.
Ranting page to pretend that it's just to rant, but you're really just a person who likes to talk shit.
I started my ranting page because I had a friend group at the time. We were in a group chat and I made rants to make people laugh. My first big rant was the TanaCon one. I did it for comedy. Like, I was just trying to make jokes to make people laugh. To be honest, when I make rants, I make them because I'm just trying to make myself laugh because I'm so sad. And I'm trying to make other people laugh and just make them forget about the things that are happening in their life and just watch a 2-minute video and just get a chuckle and forget about, you know, your shitty boyfriend or your shitty job or anybody who's you're not getting along with. That's why I make them. I'm very sorry if you think that I'm just making them to talk shit, but really I'm just trying to make somebody laugh because I know how shitty this world can be, and I'm just trying to forget that my life is shit and that the world is shit. And that's why I make them. It's strange because she doesn't know me. She hasn't known me since I made rants. Like, you don't know why I make them. You never asked me. You don't know anything about what's going on in my life. You just don't know why I do things now, Jessica. You don't know who I am today. You're more than welcome to learn. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it.
It's the fact that you're on TikTok acting like you have a moral code. For me, the fact that you my friend in a closet and then denied it because you have internal homophobia but now want to claim you're pansexual, for me.
That's a lot to unpack, so let's go ahead and talk about that. I told you guys earlier in this video I slept with a lot of people. I slept with so many people, I don't even know who she's talking about. Like, if you ask me how many people I've slept with, I don't know the answer. I really don't. I don't know. I've slept with women and men. I'm not ashamed to talk about that. Hello? I slept with everybody. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't remember denying sleeping with anybody in a closet. I was very open about just being like a slut. During that time of my life, I was having sex with men and women in front of my friends. Hello? So to say I denied sleeping with somebody in a closet because I'm a homophobe makes no sense. I was a slut. I'm very proud of being pansexual. I am very open with who I am and the people I'm interested in having relationships with. Again, you don't know me, Jessica. You don't know me anymore. It's just, why would you say that? It's so strange to me. Literally everyone I knew at that time knew I was interested in men and women and saw me do it with men and women. What are you talking about? I also think it's very strange to put somebody down about their sexuality when I know that she herself has had issues with her sexuality. She's identified as many things. It looks like she's identifying as a lesbian now. That's great. Like, good for you. I'm very happy for you that you know what sexuality you are. But it's really rude, I think, to put somebody down based on their sexuality, especially when you don't know them. It's very strange to me. I don't understand that kind of behavior. I hope you stop doing that, Jessica. That's the end of her TikTok. That's really everything I wanted to say. I hope Jessica is doing okay. If she wants to reach out to me and talk about things, I'm very happy to do that. Instead of just making a TikTok for clout, I mean, it's fine. And Jessica, even though you made that TikTok on me, I still wish you the best. And I'm still very, very sorry about things I did to you. I hope you know that I don't have any anger towards you. I have nothing but sympathy and sadness for how I treated you. And I'm very, very sorry. And again, I'm also sorry to Wesley and his wife for how I treated them. And I hope you guys are doing well and happy and healthy. That's pretty much everything I want to talk about in this video. I'm going to go now, but I hope you guys are all doing well and have a good rest of your day. Bye.